Switchblade Jay White versus everyone's favorite father, Christian Cage. And we get some fun here. We get some clunkiness towards the end because old Kip Sabian misses his cue. Goes a little too early. I swear it never happens, but he went a little too early this time.
Mm-hmm.
And
it never happens to a guy like me.
Yeah, never. No. It's right on time for me.
It's always right on time.
Yeah.
Right when I'm ready, it's always
right. I don't get it.
What's wrong with
but
you
so
over there?
what we get some fun stuff, right? We get some Christian Cage can still put on a great match at 76 years old or however old he is in his turtleneck. Wrestling in a turtleneck after the age of 50 is just insane. Yeah. Like, I know it's a cutoff, but still.
Well, he was sweating for it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jeez, there were some sweaty fucks at the end of this match.
Yeah, definitely. So what we get is Kip Sabian on cue this time, jumps up, distracts the ref, which then brings Hangman to do the buckshot lariat on Jay White, rolls out, Christian gets the victory. Now, the thing that's interesting is everyone brings up how a few months prior, it was Christian Cage costing Jay White in a match that Jay White had with Hangman, and he rolled out to the same spot, and both Christian and Hangman both do this peek down. Now, Christian does a, haha, ain't I fucking cool? And Hangman does a, we gonna fucking drink beers tonight or what, bitch? And like, whoa, what the fuck is happening here, right? So, what's going on? We got some alliance here with Christian Cage and Hangman, or just
I just think Hangman
much ado about nothing.
Just ready to go back after Jay White, which is one of the matches I correctly predicted at Wrestle Dream, which led to me not having to wear that ugly ass shirt that you're wearing. And so I think he just wants his revenge, right? I'm sure it does itch. Should have seen what I poured in it for you. All right. And I think it's a good way to get Christian to get a victory and Jay White not have to be upset about it, right? And Christian can brag about it and we can move on to the next, right?
But what are you making of this Kip Sabian thing? I have zero idea of what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know, but whatever products he's using in that hair is top notch, man. That guy's got some luscious locks growing on.
Did you also notice that Penelope Ford is back on our television as well? So now we've got Penelope Ford and Kip Sabian back on TV. I don't know if that means they're just going to go back to doing the we're married and attractive. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Or is this some kind of way of Kip Sabian trying to kick Nick Wayne out of the family? Let's just keep saying or is it, hey, Luchasaurus is out. You need another person to have your back. Why not?
Yeah, but
me?
we were doing Kip Sabian before.
Oh, I know, but now the pivot is, hey,
sure, the pivot
I know
is,
you didn't like, now you didn't like me, but hey, you kind of have to like me
what
now.
What was
right?
the purpose? Yeah, I don't know, unless Christian thought he had something to do with another person, I guess, right? But yeah.
Does this just lead to Kip Sabian versus Christian Cage, or does it lead to Kip Sabian? And I'm not saying every single person has another person behind them, but does it lead to Kip Sabian saying like, oh, Christian, you thought I liked you? No. I was hired because this person hates you. And then it's Adam Copeland again. And he's like, you motherfucker, we're never done.
Kip Sabian is one where is an odd remembrance for me of Kip Sabian throughout AEW's history. Cause like he's been there, but like he's always been a little on the edges, kind of there, kind of not. Never really the focus of like anything big himself, right? Interesting character.
Yeah, the only thing of note for me from both Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford, the most thing of note for Kip Sabian was the wedding. Remember when they did the wedding and then they brought out Miro, right? Now, Penelope Ford has one of the best women's tag team matches of all time when it was the Bunny and her versus Ty Mello and Anna Jay on New Year's Eve. That match fucking rules and is one of the most underrated matches in AEW's history. But yeah, I just don't know because it was a main event, right? So I would think they have an idea of what this is going to do. Because if you were just going to say, hey, we actually had something planned for Luchasaurus, but now, Luchasaurus, we might just kind of tuck this away on Rampage. You know what I mean? But like, this is the fucking marquee show of AEW, and that was the main event. So I'm just curious on what the payoff is here. Yeah. Got a lot of fun stuff where we don't know the payoff,
That is one of the perplexing storylines for me is what is Kip Sabian doing here? Mm-hmm. I guess I don't have a whole lot of faith that it's going to be huge, but it's Christian and everything he does is good. So
yeah. I don't think it's going to be massive because of Jon Moxley and whatever his plan
Correct,
is. That's the overarching what the fuck is happening to the whole company. So nothing else I don't think can come to that level right now. But it could be something that comes up to the main event, co-main event spot on Collision, right? Like it could be that payoff.